Dear students, up to last lecture, we have completed the definition of matrices, then types of matrices. Then in algebra of matrices, we have discussed how to add, subtract the two matrices. Also, we have studied product between the matrices. Then in some lectures, we have discussed how to find out the inverse of a matrix by using elementary transformations and by using adjoint method. In elementary transformations, we have discussed row transformations as well as column transformations. Now today in this lecture we will discuss some different types of examples related to your exercise. So let us see some different type of examples uh, from your textbook. See here. Suppose the matrix is given to you. A is equal to 2 minus 1 minus 1 2 means 2 by 2 matrix. Then show that a square minus 4a plus 3i is equal to 0. This is called as matrix equation. We have to prove this equation if the matrix A is given to you. Okay, so we will discuss this question today. Then second question we will discuss that find the matrix X if Ax is equal to B. See, again here equation is given Ax is equal to B, where A is equal to this matrix minus 1 2 2 minus 1 and B is equal to this matrix 1 1, means this is of order 2 by 1, and we have to find out the matrix X. Similarly, again the same type of question that we will discuss, that is find matrix X if Ax is equal to B, where A is equal to this 3 by 3 matrix and B is equal to this is 3 by 1 matrix. Elements are 1 2 3. So these are the questions related to your exercise in which is given in textbook. Okay, so we will solve these three examples one by one. So see first example. The matrix is given A is equal to 2 minus 1 minus 1 2, whose order is 2 by 2. Now to prove this equation, first of all we will write the given. Now we required A square. We know that A square means A into A. We know the product multiplication between matrices. So A square is equal to A into A, that is equal to, see here, the matrix A into the same matrix A, like this. So now take the product. Both the matrices are of order 2 by 2 because both are same. Now take the product. We know the product, how to write that. See, first row into first column multiplication. So 2 into 2 is 4 plus minus 1 into minus 1, that is plus 1. So here you will get 4 plus 1. First row into first column. Check this. Then first row into second column. So 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 and minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. So it is minus 2 minus 2. Then second row first column. So minus 1 into 2 is minus 2 plus 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Check this. First row into first column. Then second row into first column. Then second row into second column. Second row into second column. So that is minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1 plus 2 into 2 is 4, like this. So we get A square as 5 minus 4 minus 4 5. So as per the requirement in this equation, first of all we find out a square. Here we get a square. Now there is a 4a. What do you mean by 4 into a? That is equal to 4 into the given matrix. So it is just a scalar multiple of this matrix. So we have to multiply this matrix by 4, means every element of this matrix by 4. It gives this matrix 8 minus 4 minus 4 8. So this is 4a. Then we required 3 into I. Then 3 into I means identity matrix, is of order 2 by 2. So 3 into identity matrix, multiply 3 to every element of this matrix, we get 3003. So we have calculated a square, then 4a, then 3I. Now we have to show this equation, that is a square minus 4a plus 3i is equal to 0. 0 means this is null matrix. So let us take LHS. So LHS is given. Now put all the values here. A square is there, minus 4a, that is here, plus 3i. Now this is the subtraction and then addition. All the matrices are of same order, so you can directly add or subtract these matrices. So 5 minus 8, 5 minus 8 is minus 3 plus 3, it gives 0. Then minus 4 minus plus 4, so minus 4 plus 4, 0 plus 0 is 0. Element wise you have to add or subtract. Okay, then minus 4 minus plus 4 is 0 plus 0 is 0. Then 5 minus 8, that is minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So if you observe this carefully, then you will get null matrix. Check this, add or subtract every element, okay, with corresponding element of other matrix. So we get null matrix, that is equal to RHS. So this type of questions are included in your exercise. So try to solve this. This is related to our previous knowledge. So a square, how to get a square, how to get 4a, how to get 3i, that is important. So just take LHS, put all the values here and check the calculation. You will get the RHS. Okay. Now another question that is given here. Find matrix X if Ax is equal to B, where A is given to you, that is 2 by 2 matrix, and B is given, that is 2 by 1 matrix, 2 rows and 1 column. Now see the answer. Now in answer it is given A is equal to this matrix and B is equal to this matrix. Now one equation is given to you, Ax is equal to B. Now to get the value of x, where x is another matrix, to get the value of x, first of all we will simplify this equation, or we will change this equation as per our requirement. So for that, pre-multiplying both sides by A inverse. So if you pre-multiply this equation, means both sides, by A inverse, what will you get? See here, A inverse into A into X is equal to A inverse into B. Pre-multiplication, remember here. So what will you get? In the next step, A inverse into A is identity matrix, is equal to, right hand side is A inverse into B, and hence we get X is equal to A inverse into B. Means we require the matrix X, means we have to find out the matrix X. Then matrix X is what? It is the product between A inverse and B. Now B is given to you, but we required A inverse, means inverse of this matrix, and we know how to find out the inverse of any matrix, any square matrix. We will use row transformations, means elementary transformations, or by adjoint method. It's your choice. Here I will find out the inverse of this matrix by using row transformations. Okay, so let us find out the A inverse of the matrix. So if I decide to use row transformations, then I will start with A into A inverse is equal to I. You know the procedure. If you want to perform row transformations, then always take this equation. So A into A inverse is equal to I. Okay. First of all, remember x is equal to A inverse into B. Say this is equation number 1. Now we have to find out A inverse. So put the values here. A as it is. A inverse remain as it is equal to, on the right hand side, I means 2 by 2 matrix. Now to get the inverse of this matrix, we have to reduce this matrix into identity matrix by taking suitable row transformations. Simultaneously, we have to change the RHS also. So first of all, we required 1 here. In place of -1, as per the procedure, we required 1. How will you get 1 here? See, if you just change the sign of row number 1, that is R1 changes to -R1, it gives, see here, it becomes 1 here, then it is -2. Second row as it is into A inverse is equal to, here first row becomes -1 0 0 1. So this is our first row transformation to get 1 here. Now next step is we required 0 here. We required 0. So we have to change row number 2. How will you change row number 2? R2 changes to R2 minus 2 times R1, means 2 minus 2 you will get 0. R2 minus 2 times R1. Perform this on the row number 2. So first row as it is. Now in the second row, here this is 2 minus 2 times R1. So 2 minus 2 into 1 is 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Then this is -1, -1 into, sorry, -1 minus -2. So -1 into minus of 2 times -2. So it is +4. So -1 plus 4, it becomes 3. See carefully, calculation, -1 minus -2 into -2 is +4. So -1 plus 4, it becomes 3 as per this transformation. Into A inverse is equal to, on the right hand side, what will you get? See here, 0 minus into minus plus 2, minus into minus plus 2 into 1 is 2. So here you will get 2. Then here 1, and minus 2 times R1 is minus 2 times 0. So it remains as 1. Okay. So second row changes. Here we get 0. Now in the next step, we have to find out 1 here. So how will you get 1 there? If you divide the second row by 3, then you will get 1 here. Okay. So check here. It is first row as it is, 1 minus 2. Now second row, if you divide by 3, then it is, this is 0. This becomes 1 into A inverse as it is. On the right hand side, first row as it is. And in the second row, it is 2 by 3. And here it is 1 by 3. We will continue this in next part. So see the previous step. Okay, so this is our previous step. Now we required 0 in place of -2. We required 0. So we have to change row number 1. So R1 changes to R1 plus 2 times R2. Just focus on this. We require 0 here. So minus 2 into plus 2 into 1. So it is minus 2 plus 2. It becomes 0. Okay, so if you perform this, then first row becomes 1 0 0 1 as the second row into A inverse is equal to, now see carefully in this row, this is minus 1 plus 2 times R2, minus 1 plus 4 by 3, minus 1 plus 2 into 2 by 3 means 4 by 3, so minus 1 plus 4 by 3, it gives 1 by 3. Then 0 plus 2 into 1 by 3, so 0 plus 2 by 3 is 2 by 3, and second row as it is. So hence we get here, this is identity matrix into A inverse is equal to, right hand side matrix is this. So it gives A inverse is equal to, now if you observe this matrix, then there is 1 by 3 common. So 1 by 3 into 1 2 2 1, this matrix. Okay, so this is the inverse of the given matrix. Now we know the equation number 1. So from equation number 1, it is x is equal to A inverse into B. Now just if you put the values, means if you put the matrix A inverse here into B is given matrix, then you will get the matrix X. So see here, it is equal to 1 by 3 into this matrix into the given matrix 1 1. Okay, so after this multiplication, you will get a new matrix which is the matrix X. So how will you get? See here, now 1 by 3 is a scalar, so keep as it is. Now between these two matrices we have to take the product. So first row into first column, so 1 into 1 is 1 plus 2 into 1 is 2. Now first row first column is completed. Now there is no any second column, so first row first column. Now second row first column, so 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 into 1 is 1. So we get the matrix like this. So after this we get 1 by 3 as it is into 3 3. Now if you multiply 1 by 3, because this is scalar multiple, so if you multiply this with the every element of the matrix, then what will you get? Answer, that is x is equal to the matrix of order 2 by 1 whose elements are 1 1. So this is our answer. So in this example we modify that equation which is given to you, that is Ax is equal to b, such that it gives x is equal to A inverse b by pre-multiplying by A inverse. So here we require to find out the inverse of the matrix, and by taking the product between the inverse and the given matrix B, we get an unknown matrix, that is x is equal to this matrix 1 1. Okay, so this is the procedure. So you must know how to find out the inverse of matrix. Here you can use row transformations, column transformations, or adjoint method also to get the inverse of the matrix. Okay, now the third question is of same type. Just here it is given the matrix of order 3 by 3, and this matrix is of order 3 by 1. That is the only change, otherwise the procedure is same. So let us see. First of all, write the given matrix, matrix A and matrix B. Again the same equation given to you, Ax is equal to B. Modify this equation, so pre-multiplying both sides by A inverse, you will get A inverse into A into X is equal to A inverse into B. Pre-multiplication, remember. So A inverse into A is identity matrix, so I into X is equal to A inverse into B. and hence we get this equation, that is x is equal to A inverse into B. Say this is equation number 1. Now again we have to find out the inverse of this matrix. Okay, now we have to decide which method is we are going to use which method here. So I have prefer row transformations again. So if I use the row transformation, then I will write this equation, that is A into A inverse is equal to I, to get the inverse of A. Okay, so write the equations in the matrix form like this. So this is the matrix A given to you into A inverse into, on the right hand side, this is identity matrix. Now as per the procedure, here we required 1, but there is a 1 given to you. Then we required 0 here, and then we required 0 here. So see the procedure. To get 0 here, we will use this transformation. Means if you add R1 to the row number 1, then minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. Just you focus on this. So what will be the change in the second row? Now first of all, write the first row as it is, then second row. In the second row it becomes minus 1 plus 1, that is 0, then 1 plus 2, that is 3, then 2 plus 3, that is 5. Third row as it is into A inverse is equal to, now here in this case also write the first row as it is. In the second row it is 0 plus 1, that is 1, then 1 plus 0 is 1, then 0, and third row as it is. So this is a simple transformation, R2 plus R1. Now in the third row we require 0 here in this position, means we have to change row number 3. So R3 changes to R3 minus R1. If you subtract row number 1, then you will get 0 here. So focus on the third row only. First row as it is, second row as it is. Now in the third row it is 1 minus 1, that is 0. Then 2 minus 2, that is 0. And 4 minus 3, that is 1, into A inverse is equal to, now here in this case also write first row as it is, second row as it is. Now third row it is R3 minus R1, so 0 minus 1, that is minus 1, then 0 minus 0, that is 0, and 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, so this is our step after R3 minus R1. Now we will continue this in next part. So what is our previous step? This is the previous step, see here. And now we have completed here 1, then 0, and then 0. Now we required 1. In place of 3 we required 1. Okay, so we have to change the row number 2. Now how will you change row number 2 here? We have to use row number 1 or row number 3, but row number 1 is not possible, because if you use row number 1, then this 0 will get changed, and that is not allowed in this procedure. So only step that is required here is we have to divide the row number 2 by 3. Okay, so this is the only way to get 1 here. See here carefully, in place of 3 we require 1 in the second row, and there is only way that we have to divide the row number 2 by 3. So if you divide, then what happen? See here, first and third row as it is, second row becomes 0, then 1, and it is 5 by 3. Here also it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, then 0. So we get 1 here. Now we require 0 here and then 0 here, but 0 is already there, so we have to follow the procedure to get 0 in place of 2. So we have to change row number 1. So how will you change row number 1? See here, R1 changes to R1 minus 2 times R2, means we will use row number 2 to get 0 here. So first row becomes, See carefully, 1 minus 2 into R2. So 1 minus 2 times 0. So it is 1 only. Then 2 minus 2 times R2. So 2 minus 2 into 1. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Now 3 minus 2 times 5 by 3. Now 2 times 5 by 3 is 10 by 3. So 3 minus 10 by 3. It gives minus 1 by 3. Check here. 3 minus 10 by 3. It gives minus 1 by 3. Do the rough calculation. Second row as it is, third row as it is, into A inverse is equal to, now in this case, see here, this is 1 minus 2 times R2. So 1 minus 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. Then 0 minus 2 into 1 by 3. So 0 minus 2 by 3 is minus 2 by 3. And here 0 minus 2 into 0. So 0 minus 0, that is 0. Write the second row and write the third row as it is. Okay. So finally we get 0 here. That is our main part. Now in the next step we required 1 here, but already we have 1 here. Now we required 0 here and then 0 here. Means we have to change the row number 2 to get 0 here in place of 5 by 3. So see the transformation. So R2 changes to R2 minus 5 by 3 into R3. Means if you subtract row number 3 from row number 2 by multiplying by 5 by 3, then you will get 0 here. Okay. So see carefully, first row as it is. Now in the second row, this is 0, 0 remains as it is, this 1 remains as it is, but here you will get 0 by this procedure. So second row changes, third row as it is into A inverse. Now here in this case, keep first row as it is. Now what about second row? See here, in the second row it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Now it is minus 5 by 3 into R3. So minus 5 by 3 into minus 1, that is plus 5 by 3, and this is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 plus 5 by 3 is 6 by 3. So it gives 2 here. Then 1 by 3 into, sorry, 1 by 3 minus 5 by 3 into R3. So 1 by 3 in minus 5 by 3 into 0 is 0. So 1 by 3 minus 0 is 1 by 3. Then 0 minus 5 by 3 into R3. So 0 minus 5 by 3 into 1. So that is minus 5 by 3. So here we get minus 5 by 3. Check the second row after this transformation. And third row keep as it is. So here we get 0. Now we required 0 here. So we have to change the row number 1. Now we will use the row number 3 again. So how will you use that? So R1 changes to R1 plus 1 by 3 into R3. See, because this is minus 1 by 3, and if you multiply the third row by 1 by 3, then 1 by 3 into 1 is 1 by 3, and if you add here, then minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 gives 1. So see here we get the identity matrix into A inverse. Now see this carefully. Originally it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 into minus 1. So that is minus 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is 0. Then minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 into 0 is 0. So minus 2 by 3 is as it is. Then here it is 0 plus 1 by 3 into R3. So 0 plus 1 by 3 into 1, that is 1 by 3. So here we get 1 by 3. Now second row, third row as it is. Okay, so we get identity matrix. So I into A inverse is equal to this matrix, and we get A inverse. So this is our inverse of the given matrix. Okay, after this row transformation. Now from equation number 1, what is x? X is equal to A inverse into B. So put the values here. This is A inverse into B is this matrix. Now multiply first row first column, then second row first column, then third row first column. There is only one column is there. So what will you get? See here, 0 into 1 0, minus 2 by 3 into 2 is minus 4 by 3, plus 1 by 3 into 3 is 1. Then second row first column, so 2 into 1 is 2, plus 1 by 3 into 2 is 2 by 3, minus 5 by 3 into 3 is minus 5. Then third row first column, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, plus 0 into 2 is 0, plus 1 into 3 is 3. So see this calculation, and hence we get this matrix, that is minus 1 by 3, then minus 7 by 3 and 2. So this is the matrix X. So see all these three questions that we have discussed today. These are the different types of questions given in your textbook. Okay. Thank you.